my middle-aged neighbours across the street were having a rager on Saturday night. And the best thing about old people parties is the music. As I was walking down the street taking the horse for a walk, I heard 3 songs. I want to see if you can guess any of them, right?
Oh, okay.
So just think of like oldies bops that they like playing at like 50-year-old birthday
Sweet
parties.
Caroline.
Oh, bang! He's got the 3 that I heard. It was Sweet Caroline, Tiny Dancer, and Red Red Wine. I don't even know what that song is, but oldie parties.
Did you bang on
always
their
have
door and tell them to quiet them down?
I bet you if I had banged on the door, they would have all just been sitting around with like those, you know, those plastic wine glasses without the stem, or like the tiny stem.
Yeah, the ones you get in like a
party
theater
store
or something.
Yeah. Oh, true. Like when you go to like the theater. Yeah.
The theater.
Should we get going?
Yeah, I'm gonna press the right button.
The right button. Yep. Good work, man.
Thank you so much.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome, friends and foes, to the podcast, the Comedinons. It's a podcast we try where, fucking hell, with the podcast that really tells you that we really shouldn't have one. That's good enough, right?
Yep.
Joining with me today is the man who doesn't know how but loves Speak Now. It's Jono.
I do like Speak Now. I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I have not made it all the way through Speak Now. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I will do it.
You will.
There's some good songs on there, I have to say.
You spent all our time last episode talking about it, so you better.
Hey, I spent a very short amount of time speaking about that Speak Now album. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, Speak Now, Joshua.
We have a huge show.
We do. First slot. It's the comedy challenge. Can we have a business meeting and fucking figure out what we're going to call this segment? Because this is literally the 6th time we've had to bring it up.
Okay. Put it on the docket. We'll have an actual.
We'll have a board meeting.
We'll have a board meeting.
Yeah, and we'll figure
talk
out
about that.
But
after that, Jono,
yeah,
I didn't
good.
say the other. After
good.
that, Jono.
I'm going to therapy, Joshua. Well, I'm not, but we will be doing therapy because I have an addiction.
Yeah, you do.
I have an addiction, and we need to get me out of that addiction.
And after,
my foot is stuck. Okay, I'm unstuck now.
Third segment of the podcast, Jono.
Yes.
It's a ranking segment. Yay!
Can we get a sneak teaser of what that is?
Yeah, it's about this time of year. I'm going to tell you all the things that I might.
Hay fever season, baby. It's not actually.
No, that's not today.
And then we're finishing off with a brand new segment.
We are all about the new segments nowadays.
We're not going to say what it is, but whoops, I think I may have already said it. Oh, hey, you'll see what I did then. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Jono. I was going to say last podcast.
Hey Pops, how you going?
Hey son,
Jono
podcast.
Yes.
Listen, Dad.
Like, this segment is always fucked because it's a group segment and we anchor our own segment, but there's no anchor. You anchor. Go.
I'm the first one. Go. Last podcast, you asked me and I asked you to do a thing.
Yep.
Some songs.
Yep. Some kind of audio production
songs,
thing.
Anything.
Can I? I've got it.
No, we're moving on. We're moving it. Table it till another day.
I won't remember it because I have ADD.
Write it down while I'm explaining.
Yeah. We'll do that. And
so what happened was you challenged me.
I'm writing it in Safari because that's what's happening.
You challenged me to write you a song parodying Taylor Swift about how you are an everyman.
That's right. Because there's been too much talk. Oh, it must be very, very nice living in an apartment. Oh, you got a job, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I think
Jono,
all
I'm sorry.
invalid. All invalid. I shop at Aldi now, Josh. I shop at Aldi.
It blows
Sorry, I'm getting hot under the collar.
Jono, you don't have to. Can I tell you why?
Yes.
Because, at its core, I think what I realize is we're both good friends. In fact, I think we're such good friends, you could say that we don't have any bad blood.
No bad blood.
Jono, we have no bad blood because we've always been best buds. So take a look at what I become. Jono, we have no bad blood. Hey, I'm saying I take it back. You hearing that? Realizing now you're every man in actual fact. After the song you won't be hearing our back chat. I'm being honest, man, this isn't it for tat, but I gotta give it to him. His striped shirt fits so clean, cooks a lot with black beans, recycled too, he's so green. Up at 6:30 to get out his special buys, decline the invite to get a Geo Nobel Prize. Oh, I'm so sorry to think about all the times I said it must be nice. Jono, we have no bad blood, because I've only been best buds. Take a look at what I become, cause Jono, we have no bad blood. Hey, I used to have a problem, but don't worry, man, I solved them. I think it really must be nice, living that everyman life. Hey, while we were renting, you wanted greyhounds? So patient even when you're on home ground. Even when Mildred said you were an imposter, spending time with Oscar, an emotional roller coaster. It's my season for table built, making songs to reveal my guilt, spending nights alone, watching TikToks all up on your phone, and all that time I had just made fun. Well, now I realize you're the everyman's son. Oh, I'm so sorry to think about all the times I said it must be nice. Jono, we have no bad blood, cause we've always been best buds. So take a look at what I've become, cause I have no bad blood. Hey, I used to have a problem, don't worry, man, I solved them. Well, I thought it must be nice, living that everyman life. Swift covers don't fix bullet holes. I'm not saying sorry just for the show. If we pod like that, Comedinons a toast. Swift covers don't fix bullet holes. I'm not saying sorry just for the show. If we pod like that, Comedinons a toast. But I'm not stopping making fun. Jono, we have no bad blood.
Jono, we have no bad blood.
No bad blood, Joshua.
High
No
five.
bad blood.
I'll take it.
Let's make out after this.
yeah.
All is good. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck
I think
that
I did
backing
okay.
track
How about
was.
that?
That is
was
fantastic.
I did okay. I don't mind. I thought I did
You
pretty
know
good. all
what you
things
did?
considered,
It
yeah.
was a perfect level of, like, I understand you're not an everyman, but there are underlying tendencies there.
Well,
And
I addressed all your points. I thought
Mate,
that for the most part,
it is nice
I was
living
wrong.
that everyman life.
And that's
you
what
know?
it is. It must be nice living that everyman
It's
life.
very nice. Mate, I'm looking forward to the Josh's version extended cut that's going to be on the album of this. There's a little bit extra that you can hear
Yeah.
playing in the background.
You'll have to
Full
hear that
version will be on the
next-
album
Next week.
next week. That's right, mate.
Well, it's next week from
Big's
when
coming.
you're hearing this. Sorry, for us, it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Maths,
Yeah, exactly. Next week. That's great. You touched all the points.
I'm so happy that you're
backing
happy
track.
with it.
What the fuck was that? That was
it's just
hectic.
karaoke, man. It's an OG. It's that one that has to win.
Does it have the thing in the background?
The star.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that what it was? I love that site. I have to thank them for a lot. But Joshua, the time has come. You challenged me
Yeah,
to
I
make
did.
a song about memes, and it was to be an educational song.
I think
sort of-
sometimes, for these songs, I like to give you a challenge that will help everyone sort of understand things.
something, and along the process, I learned something as well. So last time I did an educational song. I'm from New Zealand.
An educational song.
It was at the
Dave's
Emu
going.
War. And
Yeah.
this was memes. And fittingly, you chose me to write a punk song. So
We
I
agreed
did,
it was probably gonna be American
I
Idiot.
did American Idiot. And it's a very angsty song about memes. Now, what I've done, I was telling you at the pub, this is a 3.5 minute song. That's how long
Yep.
American Idiot goes for. There's like less than a minute of dialogue in this fucking song.
Yeah.
So what I've done, I was kind of in two halves of different kinds of memes. And take it away. You don't want to look like an idiot without a handle on social media. And do you even know what a meme is? I'll introduce you to some of our favorites. You don't simply walk into Mordor, Grumpy Cat and hide the pain, Harold. That's enough internet for today. Tide Pods and Velociraptor. Homer Simpson backs into a hedge, yeah. That's quite a weird flex, okay? A meme is an idea or behavior spread by the means of imitation. They can be photos or videos, and they'll define our generation. The Ever Given stuck in the sewers. John Krasinski looks into the camera. Pedro Pascal's eating a sandwich. Gummy bears singing Adele songs. Beetlejuice is just hanging around. I'm just waiting for a mate. Joshy Pay on lead guitar. A meme is an idea or behavior spread by the means of imitation. They can be photos or videos, and they'll define a generation. There you go, Joshua. A quick scattergun history.
That is
of
very
memes.
Nice. That was a good one.
Mate, I was rocking hard to that yesterday when I was making
He turned his volume up and everything.
I did. I wanted to feel the angst.
I felt the angst.
I don't know
think
if you were
really
trying to talk to me during that,
No,
but I was just in the zone.
That was good stuff.
Mate, going back, the first chorus when I talked about all like the memes and stuff,
Yeah.
I was channeling the 9gag days.
Yeah, for
Were you on
sure.
9gag?
100%.
9gag was TikTok, but for still images.
9gags in retrospect sucked.
Fuck.
Oh my god,
It's so
it's so
bad.
bad.
But it's the first thing I'd used where it was like generated by the general
True.
public and not just the people that you followed. So it was endless.
Yeah.
So that was the Tide Pod days, the Velociraptor.
iPod was a classic. That's my favorite. One of my
Absolutely
favorite
classic.
ones.
And then-
The thinking Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what it was. And there was a lot of people I couldn't throw in there, like Bad Luck Brian. Do you remember him?
Yeah, that's a classic.
Scumbag Steve.
Scumbag
All
Steve.
of them. Yeah.
The baby. The yeah baby.
The positive thinking baby.
Positive thinking baby.
he was actually in there.
I didn't
and
hear him.
he got cut. He got cut.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that was very nice. I think
That
we
was
both
good fun.
succeeded in our
We always succeed,
thing.
Joshua.
We did. Shall we go to the next slide?
I think we should. Hi, my name is Jono,
Hi, Jono.
and I'm addicted to TikTok.
I'm going to be honest. I think everyone knew that from last episode.
I've
would
known
almost think
this.
that
I've known this for ages. So we're gonna rewind the clock a little bit, right? Back in 2020, and I don't know when in 2020 it was, but it was one of the murky fever dream, lucid dream states where time doesn't have meaning. Up is down, down is up. It's like one of
I
those
was just
times.
talking to my mum about this before I left.
It's so weird thinking about it
Weird.
in retrospect
Yeah.
now. This is the first time I've ever used retrospect, and I think I did it perfectly.
Yeah, you did okay. That
I
was
didn't
pretty
really
good.
know how to say it.
Let's talk about your addiction, though.
Yeah, I'm
we're here
sorry.
to help you. man.
I'm deflecting.
You're deflecting.
It was in 2020, and this is when I was running the frisbee club, and the uni
yes.
was like hounding us to like still have a presence, even though we're not actually like doing anything.
yeah.
So then one of the other person who ran the club, definitely not my ex-girlfriend, she's like, let's download. I'm not blaming her for this addiction, not at all.
Yeah.
She's like, let's make a TikTok. So I'm like, okay, that sounds like that would
Did
make
you do
sense.
that thing where like it shows you and then you throw the frisbee and then it cuts to other person who catches frisbee? and
Yeah, we
throws
did
it?
do that. We did do that. I think that might have been the first thing. So, like, because I downloaded TikTok for that, I started like
Yeah.
going on it to see like what it was about. That first day, I remember sending her a message. I've been on TikTok for 7 hours. What the fuck is that?
Fucking
Because
Christ.
at that point, I'm like, no, TikTok's silly. Like, no way. Like, you're immature if you had it.
7 hours.
on day one. On day one.
I just want to say,
Yeah.
if day one you're there for 7
not
hours,
good, not
and
good.
it's
And it's
3
escalated.
years later, and you're dreaming about being on
It's
TikTok.
3 years. I've had TikTok for 3 years.
Mate, you
Probably
gotta-
more. That is Anyway, so fuck, that's actually thrown me off. That's insane.
I'm sorry, man,
3
for
years.
telling you that.
But then I remember
Yeah.
it was around the start of last year when we were living together. You didn't have TikTok.
No, I didn't.
And I was telling you, you need to get it. I'm addicted to it, but you need to get it. It's awesome.
Can I say?
And you downloaded it. Yeah.
Downloaded it. I still don't really use it that much.
I remember telling you because you're like, oh yeah, it's actually like decent. Like I'm on like my following, like bro, the For You page is where the gold is at.
Nah, but
'Cause
that's
that shit just gives you an endless amount of videos.
But I don't like it. It gives me existential dread.
It does. It does.
I feel like nothing
But
stops. I don't want to. I can't control
It
myself.
never ends. And it used to be, I don't know if they have it anymore or they've just given up giving me this ad. But if you're on TikTok for too long, you'd get this video of a guy and he'd be like, get off TikTok. You know, like, did you ever get that?
No, I've never
Fuck,
gotten that.
I would have got this 1,000 times.
Jesus
There was two
Christ.
different ones. The first one was this man. He's like, it's a TikTok actual comes up from the TikTok channel. He's like brushing his teeth in the mirror and then he makes eye contact with in the mirror and he turns around and he goes, get off TikTok. And then there's another one. It's like a girl. She's like putting on like a hoodie or something and she's like, how about you relax and do something else other
my
than TikTok?
God.
Like, holy shit, TikTok.
I've never gotten either of those things.
They've actually had to put these like things in place.
For you, you're the problem.
Yeah.
It's you. It's you.
Me,
You're
I'm
the
the
problem.
problem,
It's
it's me.
you.
Anyway, what an average
Yeah.
day on TikTok would look like was I would take Oscar for a walk in the mornings and I'd come back and I'd usually have like 40 minutes before I would like start working.
Yeah.
That was TikTok time. It was my sacred morning TikTok time, right? Then morning tea, waiting for the kettle to boil. Have a little look on this. Just a cheeky look on the top. Cheeky look on the top. You're
Yeah.
running a script or something. It's going to take a few minutes.
Cheeky look on the TikTok.
top. Cheeky, just a cheeky look. Got you're eating your lunch, right? You got a little bit of time to kill. Maybe you want to do something where cheeky look on the top.
Yeah.
And then the worst part, don't do this. Don't do as I say.
Listen to him.
Don't listen
Don't
to me.
do it.
No, listen to me. Don't do what I
Listen
did.
to him. Don't do what
It
he
got
did.
to the point where it's like I'd watch TikTok before I went to sleep, and I
Yeah.
could go to sleep, which was bad because it taught me, oh, I can watch TikToks and wind down and then go to sleep. So I was literally going, oh, I need to have longer before I go to bed earlier so then I can sit there and watch more
We
TikToks.
figured it out.
Yeah. So
That is
that why
This is
last
what we
week
found out.
I was fucking dreaming of being on TikTok while I was
my
sleeping.
God.
So you know what I've gone and done?
I,
Since last Thursday, Joshua,
your
I
TikTok.
deleted
was-
TikTok.
Is it just TikTok?
It's also Instagram and it's Facebook. Round of applause.
What
Round
a
of
great
applause.
social media.
I have not deactivated the account. But I'm saying this now. So that was
Yeah.
last Thursday. If I go 1 month without doing it, I'm going to delete it. Because I've proven to myself that I don't need it, and I'm deactivating. And then I'd have to retrain my fucking TikTok algorithm, which I've spent 3 years training, and I don't want to do that.
So,
I'm
Do
TikTokless.
you know
Yeah.
that the apps some have usage abilities? You can like turn on and off, like locking them. and
Nah,
stuff.
but I can't be trusted with that.
Yeah, but
No,
Jono,
it's
if
gone.
I don't,
I'm gone.
If I don't upload to the Comedian on TikTok,
Yeah.
we're fucked, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man.
I can't. Bro, I'm dreaming of being on TikTok. Do you know how bad that is? I'm not seeing my mother anymore. Like, I wasn't doing anything,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Like, I've
Oh,
changed.
no.
I tell you what it was. It was the day after I had that spooky dream about being on TikTok. I was telling you how we've both been journaling.
Yeah.
And I was writing there in the morning, and my brain just started going, "Fuck, bro, you gotta get off TikTok." Because I do the form
Oh
of
my
journaling.
God.
You just let your subconscious
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
My subconscious told me to delete social media. So I kept LinkedIn and email and Be Real and Snapchat, but and YouTube. I've noticed I found a cheat
yeah.
code. YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, I know. You gotta delete YouTube now.
I might have to delete YouTube. Fuck. Then what am I gonna do? What are you meant to do?
Do you know
Yeah.
Mastodon?
Huh?
Have you used Mastodon before?
What's Mastodon?
It's like the alternative to Twitter. That's what I've been using.
Oh
for
no,
social media.
no! I can't use Twitter. No,
No,
way.
it's not Twitter.
Oh,
It's like I know it doesn't matter.
I kind of wanted to get Threads, but I feel like
Nah,
I shouldn't
I'm
be.
not
adding,
using Threads. I'm
I
not-
shouldn't be
I've-
adding
I
to my
deleted
social
Threads
media.
myself.
Yeah, good. I shouldn't be adding to my social media thing. But yeah, I'm like doing other things with my time. I read. I didn't read a book. I thought
You thought about
reading.
it?
I put a book on my bedside table.
And it's still
and I
there?
thought, before I go to bed, I'll read about this. And then I ended up just putting on a podcast and looking at my emails.
Got to delete your podcast app?
Got to delete email.
Oh
I
my
tell you what
God.
I've been spending more time on
Yeah.
since deleting other things is Slack, which is my work app.
Ugh.
So I've got to delete
Ugh.
that. Got to delete my work app.
Yeah.
Don't want that because like,
I don't
oh,
like
what are the
that.
boys getting up to? But no, we're on the road to recovery, Joshua. Don't get TikTok. Don't do it.
I have it on my phone. I don't use it though.
Get rid of it.
I've only ever used it to upload
How
stuff.
often would you use it?
Literally never. I only ever use it to upload stuff.
I deleted it from my phone. My screen time dropped by like 3 to
You
4
need to
hours
give
a
me the
day.
Comedinons TikTok so I can upload to it.
Aren't you on Comedinons TikTok? You
No,
created the
I didn't
Comedinons
create.
TikTok.
You're the one that created.
Oh, I
Comedinons
did TikTok and you did the other
TikTok.
ones. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking figure out. Do reset my email or something. You'll find it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we'll deal with that.
So,
another- oh no, I have to do this. Oh, what have you done? You.
Hey, how many fucking TikToks have you been releasing for Comedinons?
Video
None.
Pete. Social
None.
media. Social media. Sam.
Yeah, it's social media piece.
I've been doing.
Anyway,
Keep an eye on
we're
it.
getting closer to enlightenment, Joshua.
I think so.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on TikTok?
Hey everyone, it's a mid-roll segment.
Yeah, it's mid-roll.
I never stop.
Yeah.
I never stop telling you guys we appreciate you.
Yeah. What were
We
you saying at the start of this that was caught on tape?
I was talking.
It just starts with you going, baby.
That's
Josh
what I
was
said.
just
We never
stroking
stop loving-
my inner thigh, so don't worry about that.
That's okay. We were
Yeah.
talking about Taylor Swift. And
Sure we were.
we appreciate you.
Yep.
We appreciate
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thank you for listening. Thank
Yeah.
you for everyone who.
Do you know, I listen. We give so much appreciation to the fans.
Yeah.
Bro, I listen to your bullshit every fucking episode. I'm here. I'm the first
thank you
person
so
to
much.
listen
I
to it.
appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's okay. I sit
Let's
here.
give some love to
and
Jono. I don't think there's enough love to Jono.
I know, thank you.
Jono, if
Thanks,
you,
man.
what
Yeah.
do you think people should do if they're listening to this?
I think they should go to comedinons.com.
Leave us a message.
Like my boss did. He went on comedinons.com. He
jeez.
didn't leave us a message. And yeah.
Check out all the fun stuff that's going on
So
there.
much fun stuff. There's some profiles
There's
up
some
there. Have a ready read. Is
profiles.
Oscar
There's
up there?
Oscar, I don't remember if I put Oscar up there, but we
But
can
I'm
make
up
sure
there. You're up there.
I'm up there. You're up there. There'll be more stuff
There'll
coming.
be more stuff. There's
More
some
stuff's
reviews
coming.
up there.
If you're not on, maybe because you're not on social media, you can help work on you can work on that stuff.
on the website. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
website.
There you go.
Do you want to build it from the ground up with my awesome web programming skills?
Yeah, maybe you should do that.
Oh, let's do that. I'll
Okay.
build. That actually gives me something to
You
do
can
with
work
my
on the
life.
website. I'll give you power over the website. As I
Okay,
can do
here's the
social
challenge. I'll build
socials.
it completely HTML from the ground up. No online
I mean,
website builder things.
How would we host it then?
That is a good question.
We'll
No,
deal
no,
with
no.
that another day. I think we should get on to the next segment, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Check us out on your social medias if you haven't. If you
Not
haven't
me.
taken it from the
Sorry,
show.
I'm just going to
Okay,
be
you're gonna be
reading
that
a
one of those
book
annoying people.
and sitting outside.
Hey
and-
Jono, hey Jono,
I'm not going to
Hey,
know
Jono.
if Kim Kardashian has another baby.
Jono.
Yep.
Next slide.
Yeah.
Put your hands up if you're gonna rank here. We can rank stuff all day. Wait, it's a ranking segment, yay. Wait,
It's a ranking segment, yay. Thanks, me. I appreciate it. Jono,
yeah, we're gonna rank
he's-
it. We're gonna start from the top or start from the bottom. We're gonna make a bob. Yep.
You done?
Yeah. I'm just
Great.
feeling more creative now that I'm not on TikTok.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
You're one of those annoying people that's going to keep saying.
Yeah. I'm
It's
gonna start walking
between
around
that
with
and vegetarianism.
I'm gonna start walking around with one of those crocheted bags that you put a bottle of wine in.
Oh, that's
I
very
feel like
good.
there's a high correlation of those bags.
This
and
ranking
no
segment
TikTok.
is the top
Sorry, I'll let
five.
you do your segment.
Top five brackets plus one honorable mention things
Okay.
that I hate about the period of time from the end of June to the start of July.
Oh fuck, that's a good period of time.
Yeah.
I mean, as in like a rich period of
Rich
time. Lots
period
of
of
things
time.
happen
Lots
in that
of stuff
period of
happen.
time. So hang on. So I get the dates in my noggin.
Yeah.
1st of June,
1st of June to
1st of June?
31st of July.
my birthday better not be in there because that's the 1st
Your
of
birthday
June.
is not part of it.
Good,
So you
because
know
it's one
what,
of
for
the
you,
best things.
2nd of June.
2nd of June.
Because that's the best part of June.
Yeah. Sorry, I've forgotten what this is. Is this best things or worst,
Worst things.
Okay.
These
Sorry.
are worst things. If it was
Forgive
best
me,
things, number one
it's
would be
very
Jono's
confusing.
birthday.
Top 5 worst things is very
No,
confusing.
top 5 things plus one honorable mention. things I hate for the period of time from the 2nd of June to the 31st of July.
Now, I don't know why I've had trouble understanding what this is about. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I like this. Are we starting at number 5?
Number 5.
Okay, yeah.
Number 5.
Yeah. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Number 5.
Weather. The weather.
It's fucked.
It's so cold
It's fucked.
and it rains and it's
so
miserable.
fucked.
And when it's cold and it's
I
rains
hate
and
it.
it's dark, it's so unhappy.
It's so shit. You just want to
Makes me
stay inside
unhappy.
and go on TikTok.
I like rugging up. he's having withdrawal symptoms.
The fashion is good. With
I
the
love
weather.
the fashion.
Winter
I love
fashion,
winter fashion.
especially in Melbourne, is good.
I used to be a summer fashion person. I loved summer.
Nah.
Then I realized I hate showing my body.
Yeah, I think that's why I like
have
it as well.
anxiety.
Yeah.
But I like rugging up because I can put more layers and I can cover it up.
And I think I'm the same, but for the opposite reasons. I have insecurities about being too skinny, so I like being able to wear lots of layers
Yes,
and
you
looking
and me
bigger.
both.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fantastic. So number 5.
Yep.
the
Number
weather.
5.
The weather.
Number 4.
The general vibe of the elderly.
Yeah. Oh fuck, they're grizzly.
They're grizzly and they complain about the weather and they complain how it's not summer and their bones get all tight and
Yeah, they do.
their
They
joints
seize up.
They talk about the joints.
Yeah.
They talk about how when it's hot weather, it's very nice for the bones.
Yeah,
It's nice and
yeah.
hot for the bones.
And they walk around like this and they take tiny little steps.
I was in the National Gallery yesterday, and
Of course
I had
you
the
were.
most absolutely annoying elderly man who just kept wanting to push through everyone who's looking at all the
Oh.
different sections of like.
Why was he in a
this-
rush?
I don't know, but he wanted to get ahead of the children that were behind him, but he kept pushing through, like shoving himself past her. Excuse me, mate.
And that's because
It was so cold, and we were in a big hall that was
Yeah.
very cold, and I can only imagine
It's the
part of it.
the vibe
It was
was
the
off.
vibe was off.
He woke up.
His vibe was
because
off.
You know those people that would never turn the heater on
Yeah.
ever, and they always have a window in their kitchen open. So they've woken up. He's cold. His lips are frozen solid
Yes,
together,
for sure.
and he's unhappy. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry, pardon me. Not that this is my segment or anything.
Number 3.
And I want to make it clear, this isn't the very specific part of this third one, okay?
Okay.
The fact that tax time reminds me how much I hate reading unintelligible legalese.
Mate, do you know I was trying to do my taxes this morning and I gave up. The fucking
It's driving me nuts.
it's not even difficult.
Why
Like,
did they tell you how to do this
Bro,
in school?
I have one job. Like, no, not that I have one job. I only have one employer. So all you need to do is go on the fucking website, select your employer, tick the boxes that apply to it, and it's done. Bro, I can't figure it out. And I've done it like 4 or 5 times. I can't figure it out. And now this working from home thing,
Oh
you've got
my
to have
God.
records and
you
show
can't do the fast
percentages.
way. You have to do it the other way. And I was
Oh
using
my
Excel
God.
to do it, and now I
I know.
understand Excel.
And now I'm-
that's a good thing, to be fair. But
they're-
it's just
they're like, oh, and now you need to show the days, but then you need proof of those receipts for those days. I'm
So you
like,
have to
how
go
is
fi-
this a fucking
and, like,
shortcut?
And the worst part is it's
Yeah.
it's a shortcut, but it's like you will only you need the receipts, but you only
Yeah.
have to provide the receipts if we ask you.
Yeah, but
And
you
it's
still
like-
got
But I still have to go look for them.
look
So
for
I'm
the
like
receipts.
looking through
So
my
then you
my
know
bank,
what you
my
have
bank
for-
forms going. I need this one,
And you have to show
this one.
official records. So I'm like having to get my fucking timesheet and translate that into Excel. I'm
And
like,
it's a pain in the
I'm like,
neck.
bro, I should blow my entire tax return on an accountant. That's what I'm like honestly been considering doing. Yeah. But
Yeah.
have you added up how much you'll get back? It's so worth doing it.
It is. It's so. Can I say?
Yeah.
So satisfying.
Because like it's a few cents a day or whatever. You're like, it's not going to be much. And I add it up. I'm like, oh, that's a good number. That's a good number.
made me feel good.
Yeah.
It's also nice when when you're working from home and you've bought a couple things to help your work.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
work
yeah,
from
that's
home
right.
better.
Yeah.
You claim a couple things, you feel nice.
Yeah.
You feel good. You have to find the tax for the receipts for
yeah. The button, the receipt.
but anyway,
Fuck. I hate tax time. Sorry. Number 2. Do you reckon the vibe's correct? Do you reckon it needs to be better?
you need to do a little
More
bit
smiley,
more
do you reckon?
smiley. Go ahead.
Can you make me laugh?
Dick.
Number 2.
There we go.
Yeah.
The term EOFI.
Oh, Eoffy.
Not end of financially. I understand that. It's specifically
Eoffy.
EOFI-mas.
Eoffy sales.
Eoffy?
Eoffy
Sales.
Eoffy.
I don't anyone ever to
Eoffication is what I heard.
What the hell does
Do you know-
that mean?
So, because EOFI for like financial institutions and stuff is crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's like crunch time. So, what I saw this one company on TikTok do, I'm not going to know about the world now that I don't have TikTok. They
you need
went
to go
on.
read in news. Is what I do.
I I actually might get the newspaper delivered. They went on eofication.
Get the crossword.
So for
That's
crunch
nice.
time, they all went to like Aruba or some shit. And they were just like working out of this like Airbnb while it was crunch time. Fucking hate that. Eofi sales,
just
man.
Yucky. Eofi's just a yucky term.
Yeah.
I always think about that dumb Telstra thing where like the Christmas.
That's exactly
And we're gonna
what
get
the vibes
to
it is.
we're gonna get to
Okay,
we're gonna get
okay.
to more of that in a second. Was there anything else you want to say about Eofi?
No.
It all lines up with the vibe of the elderly as well. Just
Yeah,
make it clear.
okay.
This is not number one. This is
Okay.
the honorable mention. So please,
Honourable. What vibe do I need to do?
honorable mention.
Honourable mention.
Yeah, that's fine. The fact that I went to Flight Centre this morning.
You did go to Flight
I went
Centre.
to Flight Centre this morning
Because you're
I had
old
booked-
and you don't fucking book your own shit. You
'Cause
gotta
I'm
have
busy
some
and I'm
lady
working
called
and I don't
Leanne.
have it-
Oh, I'm so busy. I'm
It's a
so
man,
busy.
thank you very much.
You're so busy.
and
in
you watch. I'm going to
3
use my
weeks
challenge in
and
3 weeks, and
in
you're going to have
th-
to say something very nice about me in a song.
Okay, in 4
I'm gonna
weeks'
make you
time.
write a Kendrick Lamar rap
in-
about how nice.
In 4 weeks' time, what are you going to be doing with yourself?
And so in Flight
Fuck all, mate. Fuck all.
Shut up. Come on, let me get through my fucking segment.
You're so busy. Oh, yeah.
But before, when I initially, I was working, but
Yeah. How hard?
so hard. It's just so difficult. And
Yeah.
so-
Anyway, you're at Flight Centre
and
this morning.
and I had booked with
I'm
Keith
out of
Mike
fruit burst.
to meet with this fucking travel agent.
Yeah.
He said he would be here on Sunday.
Yeah.
That there wouldn't be any appointments,
Yeah.
but he would be there because we need to see
So he
him.
was- he was gonna
and he
pull
wasn't
through
even
for
there.
you.
He stood us up. He stood
So
us
he
up.
said, I'll come in.
and
I'll
we
open up the shop and I'll
Yeah.
be there for you.
wasn't there. Some lady called Kathleen was there.
Oh, what
But
did she
Kathleen
do?
couldn't help us
Oh, that's a shame.
because we were talking to Yaz about it.
yeah. Yaz, my
Yaz.
boy, Yaz.
Yaz from Flight Centre
Airport West. But Yaz from Flight Centre
Dicked
Airport
us.
West didn't pull through.
He didn't, and that happened in July. So that's why
And
I'm
it falls
adding
in the spectrum.
And it's something I hate about this particular June, July.
Yeah.
and just
Can I add an honourable mention for
yeah,
me?
go for it. Honorable mention. Would you think that was better or worse? I can do it again. I'll do another
tell you what I
take
want.
for
I
it.
want like a dramatic one.
Honorable mention.
No, sorry. Like really smiley.
Honorable mention.
Deleting TikTok because that falls within that period and it makes me sad.
And finally,
all right. Number one. The fuck, I nailed it.
yeah,
that was
good. Christmas
Number
in
one.
July. Christmas in July.
It's worse than your Optimus.
Oh my god!
Is Christmas in July a thing?
I was thinking about this when I was having a swim.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah.
lot of time when you're starting to think about these things.
Too much time. Too much
With your own
time.
brain.
This is my theory with swimming.
I overcook stuff when I swim.
If you do a kilometer, the first time. Can I start again, please?
Yes, please.
The first
If you do a kilometer.
the first 500 meters is swimming from your problems, and then the second is swimming through your problems.
I like that actually.
Yeah, that's the
very nice.
mentality you got to
And
adapt.
realize that
Yeah.
EFE is a result of Christmas and no, it's the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas July
Is a
But
result
it's
of
on top of that.
Eophemus, yeah.
It's because it's like, hey guys, we should boomers being like, hey look, it's July,
Yeah.
it's cold. That's when Christmas is in
is
non-Australian
that what
time.
it is? Fuck,
It's
that
cold.
makes sense.
We don't have snow. But
Yeah.
fuck that. We're going to go down to Docklands where that thing
Yeah.
makes the snow.
Yeah,
We're going to bring our little bratty 4-year-old.
Yeah. And they're gonna run
we're
around
we're gonna
and
talk
be
to Christmas,
snotty in
And then
public.
we're going to have Christmas food. And it
Yeah.
drives me nuts. There's only one time. And like,
That is
I don't
really
wanna,
bad,
don't want to
actually.
do it. I don't
And
like
you
it.
see like a big Santa Claus inflatable thing on the top
And
of
it's
the
like
local
you go to- you see
RSL.
the RSL.
And you're like, why Santa Claus? What's he doing up there?
And you see they've got like some sale. It's like $75.
Yeah.
You get this overcooked piece of lamb. That's
Yeah, it's always at low class establishments. Do they not have
drenched
Christmas
in
in July?
gravy, mushy vegetables.
Do they not have Christmas in July in Europe?
I don't believe so because it's winter.
Yeah.
Because in July it would be summer.
A hot Christmas smacks though.
No, but no one
I
else
love a hot
understands that
Christmas.
if they're not in Australia.
But it smacks.
It's really
It
good at barbecue.
smacks. Yeah.
Actually, I could see this. This is what I need to tell anyone. There
Yep.
are Texans who listen to this.
Yep, there are.
Texans when
Yep.
it's hot in summer.
Yep.
do a barbecue. It would be that's what it's like to have a Christmas in Australia.
And you sit outside the whole fucking day.
Get a little
until it's like
sunburn.
3 p.m.
And then you play cricket. You don't have to play cricket. You can play baseball.
I think you have to play cricket.
You have to play cricket. So go get a cricket set.
Yeah, play cricket.
Play cricket.
And then you come inside at like 5 p.m.
Have some watermelon. Some watermelon.
And some Maltesers. That's always what it is.
And then we're going to have tea.
Someone will crack out the roses at the same time as the watermelon.
The roses.
Yeah.
And then
you have like leftovers for dinner.
Yeah, but you do that thing where like everyone goes, okay, we're having tea or coffee.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 people that have coffee, but of course we're going to have to give the 3 people that want coffee.
Coffee.
I'm one of them.
And
I'm
someone's
gonna be honest.
firing up the kettle.
Everyone's going to fire the coffee. And you know, the kids are on the Wii.
Yeah. And like you can't even see properly.
Switch.
But you can't even see properly because you've been outside all day and you got spots in your eyes.
Oh my God.
And that's why Christmas in July
that's why
is shit.
Christmas is
because
July.
Christmas in December
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
Yeah. Okay. Then next slide.
Yes. Joshua, it's new segment time.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
That's right, Joshua. I'm not afraid to break some hearts and lose some friends.
It's the auto.
Do you know it's not actually auto-tune? I sang them 2 separate tracks on top of each other, and I sang it
really
so
weird.
high that I've somehow found like a discordant note in there. So I've sung it so perfectly fucked up that because it's me going, whoops, I said, and then go, whoops, I said, and together it sounds like
It's
auto-tune.
so weird.
Yeah, but this new segment, Joshua,
Yeah.
whoops, I've said it. You and I, we're not afraid to make big calls on this show, right?
I might be.
No, but
I mean, that's what my last segment was. It was some big calls.
It's big calls.
I'm angering a lot of
And
people.
I have so many big calls pent
Yeah.
up, and I know you do as well. When we get into a topic, we're just like, can I just say about this?
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm not going to be afraid. So what
Okay.
I've done, we're going to do one topic with 3 subtopics. So today's overall topic is food and beverages.
Food and beverages.
So I've got 3 whoops, I said it. I need to come up with I want to say big call, but that's another podcast. It's 3 potentially controversial statements about food and bev that I'm gonna lay down. And if you've got any big claims
I've got
you
one
want
in
to
my
lay
head.
out,
We'll see.
but to do with these 3 categories.
Okay.
So the first category, right? Coffee. Okay.
Coffee.
Get ready to hit that
I'm ready
sting.
for it. I'm ready.
People who get a big coffee don't ever finish it.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
They never
I be
finish
honest?
it. They never finish it.
I get a big coffee all the time and I finish it.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
I do it this morning. I could, if I call King Michael right now, he'll
I
attest.
swear to God, the amount of people at the cafe who would order, oh, can I get a big one here? I want a big one. And they would have like just a little silly bit of residue. Admittedly, it's mainly iced coffee because then the ice melts and then
It
you've
gets
got
all watery
milk
cup.
sitting in the bottom. Or you see people carrying around an iced coffee and it's like 4 p.m. and you saw them walk into the office with that at like 8:30 and they still haven't made it through this big coffee and they're just sucking on it all day. No, thank you.
I don't
no
like
big
that.
coffees.
No.
Small
Whoops.
coffees are the only ones.
I love it.
Do you have a coffee or a hot
Not a coffee
beverage related one? Yep.
Hot beverage one.
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
My one is don't get a white chocolate anything.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
So
I'm
true.
saying it's so true.
So true.
I don't want you to have a white chocolate, hot chocolate.
Oh,
White hot chocolate. I don't want a white chocolate.
I
mean,
went
this goes
somewhere.
for any kind of white
I went
chocolate.
somewhere. I said, "Can I have a hot chocolate?" And she's like, "Sorry, we only have white hot chocolate." What do you mean you don't have hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. You only have a white hot chocolate. I used to be a white chocolate man.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, screw
it's
it.
sugar.
Yeah.
There's no chocolate in white chocolate.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I
All right.
agree.
All right. I got another one.
You gonna say something?
This is cookery, right?
Cookery.
This is cookery.
Okay.
People who say they don't know how to cook are delinquents.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends.
It's so
There
true.
is no such thing as not knowing how to
You can try, and I don't believe you don't know how to do anything. Because at some point you're going to say, oh yeah, I know how to do that. So I was like, then you're cooking.
You're cooking.
You can figure it out. You can build from that.
know how to do it.
Yeah.
Because,
I
okay,
agree.
if only, Joshua, you don't know how to cook. You're like, oh, I don't know how to cook. If only there was a fucking book you could open and it says, step 1,
Step 1.
turn oven to 200 degrees.
Yeah.
Step 2, get 2 kilograms of water. Step 3, add a pinch of salt. If only there was something that would step you
I'll
through
add on to
like
this,
that.
Jono.
Yeah, okay.
If you can't,
is this something that
can't cook,
are you accidentally going to say something?
if you can't cook, HelloFresh and stuff won't help you.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts.
Because guess what?
I gotta lose my
Because guess what,
Don't
Jono?
fade down my steam. Keep that shit pumping.
I felt hot. I felt like I wanted to. Because
Yeah.
guess what? You're still cooking.
You're still cooking.
You're lazy.
This is what's made
Coming
me
from someone
realize
who's used it.
how bad
It's coming
people.
from someone who's
I've
used it.
used it as well. I did every plate.
You did.
And when I was looking at reviews for it, I'm like, oh, I might actually like this because it sounds tricky and complicated.
Yeah.
Because everyone on the reviews on YouTube is like, don't do this if you're a dickhead like me because I couldn't figure out how to do it. Bro, it was
How
chopped
hard is
zucchini,
it?
carrot, put
a
it in
lot
the
of it's
oven.
already cut up for you. Cut up your veggies and put it all in. It's easy. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely terrible.
You can
Not a
choose your
fan.
recipes. You have a
Yeah, you
choice.
can.
If something's too
You
difficult,
can.
for example, there was some stuff I just didn't want to do when I was doing my recipes. If it was there,
Yeah.
I would swap it.
Swap it,
I
change
would
it.
do it. I would do a different one.
Oh, I can't have too much garlic or I'll shit myself.
Don't
Tell you what
put
I do,
garlic.
Don't put the garlic in. Oh, it'll taste like shit. No,
Oh,
it
that's
won't.
because you didn't want the garlic in it. Well, no kidding, it tastes like shit. They balanced it off the garlic.
But this is the other thing. Oh, it tastes like shit without garlic. If you can't eat garlic, you've never had something with garlic in it. So you
And
don't
how
know
do you
what
know?
it would taste
Which
like
means
with
you're
garlic.
lying.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, good. Anyway, just an accident though. We just said that. Anyway, final one.
Yeah,
Final
last one.
This is to with picnics, right? Charcuterie boards do not make you cool.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I gotta lose my friends.
They don't do
said
that.
it.
They don't do that.
I've said
Can I
it.
say
Yeah.
we're not saying there's anything wrong with charcuterie. We got a cheese board.
We did get it.
That doesn't make us cool. We just like cheese. He's gone. He's gone.
Josh and I bought a cheese.
Did you not remember that? We're not cool.
I've
That's
had
okay.
this segment in the bank for a month. We got a cheese board on Thursday. Fucking smacked, bro.
It's good
it
though.
was so good.
But that doesn't make
Doesn't
us cool.
make it cool. The amount of people that you see on fucking Instagram, I don't see on Instagram, but you look at the charcuterie board and they're like, oh, just like a picnic. Bro, that shit would have cost like $100 to
Yeah.
make, man.
Yeah,
They
for
got
sure.
all the cheeses, 6 different bickies with
Lavash.
like, Lavash. Those bickies with apricots in
Yeah.
them. The cheese with apricots
The
in it.
cheese
Have you
with
had
apricot.
that?
That's nice.
Oh, fuck, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, with a little cracker.
With a little cracker.
Maybe some blueberries.
A little bit of blueberry. Some warm grapes.
The charcuterie board that we bought at the
It's a
pub.
cheese board, not a
Cheese
charcuterie.
board. Is there a difference?
Yeah, charcuterie's got like meat on
I like
it.
ham and stuff.
Ham and stuff.
Mate, the cheese board that we got, it was
Warm
like
grapes
the
were
biscuits were cold, the cheese was cold, and there was like spreads and stuff, and the grapes were warm. Why were the grapes warm? See, I tell you what I think may have happened. They freeze the grapes,
Yeah.
and then they defrost the grapes
Maybe.
to put them on
That's
on
funny.
the cheese board.
I've got another thing.
Okay,
I'm going to
okay.
say something,
It
Jono.
might just slip out.
I'm going
It
to
might
say,
just slip
Jono,
out, yep.
it's a hot take.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep.
If you're in a picnic, don't look down on the people that have like brought some takeaway food to it.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking
Guess
some
what?
hearts.
Sorry.
I gotta lose my friends.
Because guess what?
Yep.
It's a picnic as well.
Mate,
You can do that.
You can have a picnic. I tell you the
Get
best.
some fish and chips, have it in the park. That's basically
Top
a
tier.
picnic.
That is there is no.
Fish and chips on the beach
Okay.
is technically a picnic.
If you eat fish and chips inside, just no.
I do that
Not
sometimes.
like that with a fucking knife and fork at the kitchen
No,
table.
you have it with
You
your
gotta have
hands.
a picnic. You gotta go outside, have a picnic, and eat fish and
What
chips.
do you have? Have you ever got fish and chips as a veg or as like what
yeah,
would
but
you
you
get?
get a
what would
veggie
do?
burger,
Yeah.
and it's definitely been in there since 2000.
rough. That was rough. Seems
Yeah.
like something that's less helpful.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
chip and potato cakes.
Yeah.
Potato cakes and chips are the same thing. I'm sorry.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I gotta lose my friends.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's
They're
true.
the same
They're the
thing.
same thing.
Can I say as well?
Yep.
Potato gems are overrated.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. They're so overrated. They're the same. They're always. They're not as. They're not
They're
as.
so good, bro.
No
They're
way.
awesome.
No.
School cab.
They're overrated. Overrated. I had them the other day. I had them on Friday when I got lunch from a burger place. I got these potato chips. They were overrated. They're never good. They're always the same because they just get them in the pack. It's overrated.
Can I say? Whoops! I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I'm gonna lose my friends. Fair enough, Joshua.
Fair, thank you.
You said it by mistake. And time for the next slide.
Yeah. Roses are red. Losing TikTok has made Jono sore. All that and more from 74.
That's true. There
Yeah.
was so much more.
So
but I'm
much
very
more.
sore.
You are.
Yeah.
You've said it about 5
Yeah.
times.
Do you know, I actually feel phenomenal. I feel so good.
I can see this working well for you.
I'm going to like...
It's not going to work out for me. I'm going to have to do fucking social media, but it's okay.
Hey, look, none of us have been doing it anyway. But
I'm committing to it. It's going to happen.
mate, I've been doing things like sitting under trees and feeling whole. Yeah.
Clicking.
Don't click. My dog will come and eat you.
He doesn't even hear me.
No, he's asleep.
He's sleeping.
Wow, he's like really trying to hide himself away from us because we're yabbering on and on and on.
He's
about
on and
nothing.
on.
And we appreciate you
And-
yabbering on and on and on and on and on.
And you can yabber on
about
at
things.
comedinons.com.
You can do that.
But what we're doing now is some recommendations.
I went first last time, Joshua. Please
Jono,
enlighten
I don't
me.
remember if I don't think I recommended this before.
Okay, yep,
If I have, I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
yep.
My recommendation is is a show called Kevin Can F Himself. I think I have.
I think you have, but it's fine to go again.
I could do another one. I'll do another
Do
one.
this one. I
Okay.
want to hear about Kevin fucking himself because people would have forgotten.
Okay, Kevin Can F Himself
Yep.
is a show. It's hard to explain, but basically, so it's about a wife from like one of those like rom-coms from like
Okay,
the
yep.
70s
Yep,
where like
yep.
the husband is an asshole.
Yeah,
Right?
Which
So
is honestly
it's filmed.
all of them.
So it's filmed. It's filmed in 2 parts. There's like the sitcom
Okay.
style where it's like one camera and you see like the bedroom.
Yeah.
And the dad is like in the sitcom.
Oh.
And then when the wife leaves it, it goes into like real version and you see like it
Whoa.
desaturates.
I don't think you have done this.
Okay,
That's
it's
awesome.
It's a very fun.
What's
not
it
fun,
on?
It's a sad show. It's on iView. Check it out on iView.
What's
2
I?
seasons.
Oh,
of it.
ABC. Oh,
ABC
great.
I think it's on like Amazon for people that aren't in Australia.
That's cool, man. I
it's,
like
it's
that.
a jar. It's like style wise, it's a jarring show. Frog in my
Yeah,
throat.
you got a frog in your throat.
But yeah, it's a very very
That's awesome.
it's kind of sad show. But
Yeah,
it's a good
yeah,
show.
yeah. So it shows to make you feel something.
Yeah, for sure.
I like feeling something. I'm going to do a recommendation. I touched on this earlier on. Morning pages. It's a style
Morning
of
pages.
It's a style of journaling. So I was telling you, I've tried journaling in the past.
I haven't been as close to it as I'd like to. So I'd love to hear about.
Yeah,
this.
so it's something I've done for years, and what I've always tried to do is almost just like recount like what I did in a day,
Yeah.
like because I used to have crazy trouble sleeping, so I do it before I went to bed. Everyone's like, it's a good release to get everything off your
Right,
chest.
yep.
But I would literally just write, oh, today this happened, and it just felt like kind of pointless.
You get stuck in that.
You get
sort of
stuck
doing
in,
it. Yeah,
in
for
that,
sure.
like without diving deeper. I was actually listening to another rival podcast. It's with Ferg Neal, and it was an episode with Jack Post. He's
Okay,
one of my
yeah,
favorite
yep.
people in media.
Yes,
and he
it
said
is.
he started doing a thing called morning pages, where you write 3 pages every morning. It's meant to be the first thing you do when you wake up, but I'll like go for a walk, then I'll sit down and do it while I sip
Okay.
my hot cocoa in the
Interesting.
morning, right? And you just write word vomit. You literally transcribe whatever's happening in your brain. So if you're thinking, I'm sitting down at my kitchen table doing morning pages, I don't know what I'm writing. I just had my Vegemite toast. You write, and eventually you can't write about nothing for 3 pages.
Yeah.
So eventually you'll start like writing stuff that's in
This
your
is a thing
subconscious that you
that
didn't know.
I've done before.
Yeah.
Because it's a thing that you do for like creative writing as well.
Yeah. You just
It's called
start
free
writing.
writing.
Yeah,
You just,
free
like,
writing. I've done
you
that
just
same
spit
thing.
it out.
Yeah.
And then eventually you'll find something
Exactly.
sometimes.
The first day I did it, I was crying by the end of it. It's just beautiful. Like you every time I'll finish it and I'll look back at what I wrote. I'm like, I was not even thinking about any of that shit
Can I
this
say
week.
as well?
But
what
I would have been in the back
an
of the brain.
addition to that
Yeah.
I've used sometimes is
Yeah.
doing that. It's more of a creative thing, but it can also work for anything.
Yeah.
Just like you write for a bunch of time.
Yep. You just set a timer. Yeah.
And then you look back at it. Is there anything mainly that came out of it that I like?
Yeah, that's
and
a
then
good.
from
that's
there,
a good
then
thing
you
to
start
do.
that as a starting point for the next time you write.
Exactly.
It's like looping is what
Both
it's
of
called.
these things show us that there's stuff going on in your brain that you don't know about. It's good to get
And
it out.
coming soon will be Comedinons talking about their productivity.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Stay tuned for the J-Lag and the Stiz Self-Help podcast. I'm keen for that. But huge show, Joshua.
It was a huge show. Starting off, comedy songs.
Yep.
Not called that.
I wrote down something in Safari that
We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that after the podcast.
Yeah.
After that, Jono, we talked about your addiction.
I had an addiction.
You do.
Do you reckon
TikTok.
next week I'll be back on TikTok?
I'm not even going to entertain any possibility.
Because it won't happen.
It won't happen.
No chance. Won't happen. I'm spending a lot of time on my emails.
This is
Just
bad.
scroll an email.
You should use Substack. It's
What does that do?
They're like people who write like columns and stuff, and you can subscribe to them.
But I don't think I need other
I'm giving
things.
you alternatives,
Like
to stuff that
replacement behaviors.
Well, no, they're just things that you can use to like
Because I
things
have
you want to read.
what am I meant to do with
they're
the
just things you
3
can read.
hours a day that I have back
I
in my
follow
life?
some guy who's like a former
What's it called? Substack.
Substack.
Yeah.
People know they're like writers have them.
Yeah.
You get there's some free ones. There are some you have to pay. Don't do the pay ones.
I don't wanna
unless you
pay.
Unless it's someone you really want to hear from, right?
Yeah. I will never pay for an app.
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I gotta lose my friends.
It's the hard spot, isn't it?
I won't. Yeah,
Fair enough. But fair enough.
Very
and after that,
difficult
Jono,
to
we
change.
debuted. No, we didn't. We did
No.
my segment. I rated
That
my
was
top
good.
5 things I hate about from the 2nd of June
was
to the 31st of July. I can't wait for you to choose how you're going to write that one in.
Can I just say, the 1st of August, fucking, that's got to go off. Because
No comment. No comment why. We'll talk about it in a few weeks.
that was a ripper. And then we debuted a new segment.
Called
Whoops, I said it just then. I'm breaking some hearts. I gotta lose my friends.
I don't actually remember what it was called.
We're going to give Britney Spears like royalties to
I think
relaunch her
this is.
career.
I'm going to be
from
honest,
this.
Jono.
Yeah.
This is like anti-publicity.
yeah, it is.
People are going to hear this go, oh, I don't want to hear that song
It's
again.
a designated space for us to dump some of our controversial opinions.
Not like we do it.
Not like we do anyway. But
No.
just a secret hint to everyone, all our segments are kind of the same thing. We actually legitimately have this discussion with new segments.
Every podcast has that. Have you noticed
They're
that?
all
They're all
the
kind of the same thing.
They're all the
Just
same.
between you and us, because we have
We're-
an intimate
we're-
relationship.
yeah,
When it's
we
not
do.
parasocial, though. Not parasocial. Not parasocial. And I'm just saying.
Can you
oh
hear
shit,
that?
it's coming. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
Just some insider
just so you
business
guys know, everyone's
discussion. Yeah,
podcasts are
yeah,
kind of the
yeah,
same.
yeah.
The only reason is no one listens
It's
to
the
us.
same podcast
And we're going to
between
be going
every
soon.
single podcast you listen to.
Yeah, anyway.
All the same.
See you guys.
Goodbye.